Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LCK Cup 2025.
We actually saw Duro reset before Delight did, move in, and we also had Keen to... Oh, that's big!
He took a turret shot. The flash on in, Viper! He elects to flash it away as Duro's already here. Even the W goes wide. Viper just dropping the ball. And Gen.G will immediately capitalize on that.
Okay, let's go back to what you were saying, Ox.
Yeah, I mean, Duro
so get some experience, but if you're a Mordekaiser who's behind and the enemy team's playing dive, you're like, cool, as Chovy may be in trouble.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. They read this perfectly. Is Delight even waiting for him to flash away? Oh, he gets headbutt over the wall. Might not matter for these two Dash champions in Sejuani and Yone, and that immediately is Hanwha Esports clapping back. They're still behind, but... And I feel like, you know, getting the grub's always going to be valuable, but you really need to get ahead with your Camille if you are going to utilize it to a big way. You know, your Camille, your Yone are going to be your side laners, but currently they're both behind, as we can see. So we'll see how much value those grubs have as the game comes along. As Chovy certainly thinking about going in on that one with Keen nearby, but Bigger Tate's present at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, they just have so much control right now. Zeka back, doesn't have teleport from that trade from Chovy earlier on. Canyon.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna at least be able to dodge that one with a flash, but now put in the death chamber here is Zeus, but he's gonna go all the way to the edge. Here comes Duro, though. Zeus in a bit of trouble. Can he hook shot away from this one? He is going to be blocked, and Duro will take him down for a second kill for Gen.G.
And you can see the plan from HLE was they spotted Canyon.
Oh, trying to pressure this turret.
But it's Mordekaiser with flash. His ult's not up yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, trying to dive this guy. We'll see how it goes as Keen just getting bullied by 4 people.
7 seconds on the ult. He was so close.
It was a tight window.
Perfect, yeah.
It was a tight window. Well executed by HLE. Any later, that play doesn't work. So they managed to pull it off. Looking to get some plates on the bot side for Viper. And Gen.G don't really have a response to this play as of now, other than setting up control for the next set of grubs, which undoubtedly they want to try and deny at least some of those from HLE.
Keen does have his teleport back. He's going to utilize it to come back here to lane.
And you can't dive again. He's got ult.
Yeah, he has his ult this time, but they might just CC him to death. Oh, the death realm comes out right at the last moment, and now it's Peanut who's in trouble as Viper. He wants a kill, but look at that giant chunk of damage from the turret. Keen lives. That dive was not going to go well from the beginning.
It's the same thing we were talking about. He had his ult in the moment that happened just before where he was successfully dove. They wouldn't have been able to do it. He shows back. Senses. It's a pretty dead giveaway that Keen backs away from the turret.
Oh, we're doing it again.
Okay.
We're just bullying Mordekaiser. This is not very fair for Keen. I mean, he got his revenge, though, so that's nice. But this time, will be taken out. Delight going to go into the ult even as Duro trying to get close to the turret. Kind of an awkward spot here for Hanwha, as even Ruler is pathing down.
But worth of stats for this team to pick up early. So I really like the situation here for Gen.G. Sure, you dove Keen. You got resources committed here. This time he has ult.
I think they're going to dive. I got my ult. I got him.
So calm and casual with it.
Challenges they're going to face. I'm a little bit worried.
I think one of the things is that, you know, the Camille is such reliable.
We do have Viper nearby on this one. It is a 3v2 technically. Delight trying to set this up. He really wants to just get in range of the Leona, and he will be able to. In comes the Killer Instinct, and he is just dead. Not much hope for Duro there, who got himself in a rough spot, just trying to place some vision. As now the ult comes in from Chovy. This is a 3v1. Maybe just assuming they left? I don't know. That was kind of strange. Chovy gonna have to flash away.
He just wanted to see if he could hit it, you know?
He did. That was cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does keep them a little bit occupied there, but I guess, I don't know. I was thinking, I'm really trying to grasp at straws here for him. They are going to get the turret bottom side. They're TPing.
Yeah, they're diving this Chovy, who is alone. The TP of their own coming on in. Chovy's already so low, and he will be taken down. Keen able to go to the Death Realm here against Zeka, who is just fighting him, just dashing and mashing around. He will be fine until the very end, where Ruler will take him down. Zeus wanted more, but now red buff here for Ruler. He's going in with his E. There's the solar flare. Gonna force a flash here out of Zeus. Hanwha Esports did not want any more from that fight.
That was such an interesting interaction. Wait.
There's vision here now, as you're trying to engage onto an Ezreal, not an easy task, as the stun with the auto doesn't come in from Delight. Will it be enough is the question. The passive, one more hit will do it. Viper gonna get the kill, and now we got Duro on the run. Hanwha Esports are just snowballing into more and more kills, more and more money, as Chovy TP's in. He's gonna be a free kill, and Gen.G just fall over like a house of cards.
I mean, this is... I have a term.
You know, Zeus gets the value on the Ezreal, and then here this TP from Chovy definitely backfires in that. Looking for a bit more.
Here we go again. They just keep going in for it, and now it's Gen.G caught out again. He does not have his ult for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Can he get it up? Will he even commit? As I think he tried to cast it, but it just didn't go off. Either way, he's just dead anyway.
Yeah. There was also this touchdown on mistakes from game 1. I don't think he'll struggle for Gen.G.
Well, I mean, they're still looking to control this dragon here, which will be sole point.
Oh, well, we'll see how it goes. Peanut with the steal, just gonna take one down as Duro being bounced around, but that is a Leona. A lot of damage going into the tank. They don't seem to care, though, as Duro is going to survive, but gets bounced back in just to die as a sacrificial lamb, as only Keen will get the 1 kill. But Viper just able to do whatever he wants, and the chase down from Hanwha's comp is big. Ruler, full health, though. Gotta be careful, overextending. They don't have Viper, they don't have Zeus, as this game is getting down and dirty. And Ruler and Canyon should be able to pick up a bunch more gold to take it back.
Now, Gen.G made some big mistakes.
They have a Mordekaiser, so securing it is super easy. You know, you just ult the Sejuani, and there's no steal chance here for Peanut. It's just gone.
Yeah, it seems like they almost knew it was happening, like Peanut came in to check, because they're just kind of ignoring it.
And now they are going to try to trade this for Inner, but Zeus isn't quite going to get this before Keen shows up with Otacon buff here. Will be pushed away. Got a decent amount of damage to it. They also hard pushed that mid Inner. Weren't able to get that either.
Now they're actually engaging here. Not sure about this one, as it's only 3 members. Viper not here just yet, but the lineup from the Yone is big, as Viper doesn't elect to go in on that one, though. Keep in mind, they still have Otacon buff on the side of Gen.G. HLE Esports wanted to collect some gold, and it's actually going to be Gen.G who collects some gold, although Chovy goes in, gives his life away, and now Yone, Zeka, looking for a bit more. He's unbound, not going to get it, and Gen.G will maintain the lead for now.
I think this is one of the problems, though, because, you know, I was thinking, right, they have Otacon, Baron's not up for a while, they could just give up Drake. What can Gen.G get? Because they have all this poke, and HLE's composition is very focused on engaging and diving. The only
cares too much about his death score right now, and they're looking for another fight here on Dragon.
And guess what? Hanwha wants to dive in, goes Delight, finds Ruler in the back line, and this is what the Kai'Sa is so good at doing, just assassinating this AD carry. And it really just comes all down to Delight finding that angle, as Gen.G really wanted to challenge them here on the Ocean Drake. Did not work out for them.
That was so slick, and Ruler was so dead. Viper even predicted him going over the wall with a Void Seeker, and he was actually a little early on it, and it didn't matter. Ruler still dies regardless. So HLE, that is the sort of engage you want with this composition. Commit, everyone's in, and Delight with a beautiful flash combo to find the enemy AD carry.
And it's a huge difference in prio between this Dragon and...
it feels like both teams have really been caught into, we're just going to brawl all the time.
And when you look at where the gold is now for Hanwha, hold up.
Speaking of which, yeah. Ult comes in here. Zeka going to ult to try to get in range as well. Chovy in a bit of trouble as the melee champ is going to lock down that permafrost, and down goes Chovy. Couldn't even get away on Ambessa.
No, I mean,
it was. But for HLE, you're playing into an Ezreal Nidalee with a lot of poke. That Ocean Soul is going to have a ton of value.
They're going to pull the trigger here on the Baron. The Dragon's going to go down here for HLE Esports, but can they get here in time? TP coming in, but the damage is kind of insane. They are a bit locked in the pit, though, as this is happening. They try to ult into the backline here. Zeus is in a bit of trouble, but now he's got the peel. Goes in on a Chovy. Chovy the first one to go down. And yes, the Baron went to Gen.G, but they're losing this fight big time, as Keen's gonna go down eventually. We see Duro falls as well. Ruler desperately trying to get away, but the Void Seeker gonna hit him. Might not be quite enough, though, as he barely scampers away from the Baron fight. So yeah, they got the objective, but they're too far behind Hanwha Esports, who were able to close the gap.
Yeah, now they're looking to put the pressure onto this mid inhibitor as well. At least the inhibitor turret. Ruler barely surviving there. Peanut hitting a fantastic ultimate onto the Ezreal there. Nearly takes his head off. And this is the first inhibitor down against the enemy team that has Baron, as the team fight is a
in the pit, though, like, we can just destroy them. And now there's not anything Gen.G can do with the Baron because,
Oh, very nice ult. Once again, Peanut's having the game of his life here tonight.
Back-to-back, he hit the one in the pit, which was arguably more skillful, but this one too, very surprising, very difficult to react to. Ruler is not able to avoid it. And, I mean, right now, Hanwha Life are saying, this is the beginning of the end of this game, pushing over into this bottom lane now as a 5-man, trying to get the second inhib.
Does that count as a Ruler spot? I do wonder. A little bit far down the lane, not quite the Ruler spot. Another engage here, pretty simple from the Life. And 5v4, and with this lead, it should be Hanwha Life just breaking down the front door and saying, thank you very much for letting me in, as here comes the second inhibitor to go down. And Hanwha Esports are on the doorstep of taking this game number 1. Jovi trying to run away. He's had a rough game here, 0-6, I believe, so far. And he'll have nothing to show for it at the end of this one. Down will go the Nexus. Eventually, when Hanwha Esports decided, as they will buffer their KDA just a little bit. And Hanwha Esports take down the first game of the series.